The first three steps, and they coordinate with the 7 chakra systems as well. So the first 3 steps are really about our relationship to the external world, people, places, things, our physical body, survival needs, much like the root chakra, relationships, sexual issues, and the whole sense of power and responsibility that comes from the solar plexus area. And so that's where we store some of those fears. And the 4th step, which is also known as the pit of darkness, which kind of scares people, is really when we move away from our attachment to just this particular life, this personality, really to a soul work. And oftentimes there's that shadow self that they often talk about in Jungian psychology, where we face it. The obsidian stone is a black stone, and when gazed upon, the light comes out from it. And this is really why this book was named The Obsidian Trials, because it's at that 4th step when we begin to go into our relationship, a deep relationship with ourselves. And the fear of that, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what we may have buried there, and which is why addiction is often attached to this 4th trial. That it isn't until we are willing to face the darkness that we realize there is light there, and that we never go in there alone. And sometimes people come to support us, a therapist, a friend, a 12-step group, and sometimes it's just a sense of something greater than ourselves, a relationship to a higher power that begins to emerge by facing our greatest fears. From that point on, they are inner-directed trials, and it really is about letting go of our expectations, letting go of our attachment to what we think we should be doing in this life, what we think is success, or what we think is freedom from pain, and seeing it from a different point of view. So it is a transpersonal journey and very unique to each individual. So that's why, the steps themselves are organic in nature, and like I say, some people can wrestle with that 4th step, wrestle with addiction, whether it's food addiction or smoking, for many, many years of their life. But it's really about when are we willing to go within and know what we know. Know what we know subconsciously, know what we know consciously, know, a lot of people ask me, well, how do I, because sometimes this process of healing can take some time. And so people say, well, Santi, how do I know when I'm healed? And so I came up with an answer that is, felt very satisfactory for me for many, many years. And I said, if we thought of ourselves as a house, a big house with many, many rooms, if we can go in any room and open the door and turn all the lights on without fear, you're healed.